Well, my film's called Looking for Gary. And basically, it's like a two-part film in that it's a message to Gary Kemp, who grew up in the area in the 70s. He was born on Rotherfield Street and worked on Essex Road as a teenager. So the film acts as a kind of message to him, but also it follows me searching for a Gary to replace him now that he doesn't live on Essex Road or work on Essex Road. A new Gary for Essex Road.
A new local hero.
Exactly, yes.
And what's this inspired by? I'm guessing that you're a big fan of Spandau Ballet.
I actually am not. I was a Duran Duran fan as a kid. The first time I heard of Islington, though, was through Spandau Ballet. Back in 1980, it was their first Top of the Pops appearance, and they were introduced by Mike Reid as 5 young guys who were from Islington, causing a storm in the music industry. And I immediately, as a 10-year-old girl, said, what's Islington? That's the place to be. So years later, obviously, I moved to London, and that stuck in my head. And a friend of mine gave me her copy of Gary Kemp's biography, so I found out more about how Essex Road featured in their childhood. And he described it as a street that was kind of a front line between the have and the have-nots of Islington. And I think that could be said about Essex Road today.
And is this kind of an opportunity for you to do something a bit different, an outdoor performance, or is it similar to the rest of your work?
Oh, the work that I've done. I have made work for the public domain before in terms of work that would work on a street, but not quite like this. And this is a very specific kind of challenge because you want somebody to be able to engage with this as they pass by in a bus, in a car, as well as being able to stand outside and spend some time with it, the screen on the street. But also the works will have a life online after the exhibition, so it's also got to be something that will work on your desktop. And sound obviously is a big challenge here as well because it's quite a noisy environment. So there's a lot to consider. It's not the usual cinema environment or quiet gallery space. But I like challenges, I like restrictions, so it was good.
Yeah, I think it's given you a bit of an opportunity to make it into quite a fun piece as well.
Yes, I had a lot of fun with this, with the help of lots of the amazing people from Essex Road who are very good humoured and were very generous in allowing me approach them with a crew and ask them were they Gary or do they know anyone who was called Gary. I spent about 6 hours or more traipsing up and down the street looking for someone, and I did in the end find someone fantastic. So it all went well.
Thank goodness we found him.
Absolutely. He's here tonight. In fact, if you want to talk to him,